Thank you. That was overwhelming. Thank you. That is that kind of energy I like up top. Thank you. Thank you for everyone watching online and for all of you here in person attending this debatably legal comedy show. When I walked in here, everybody was looking at me like I was the guy sent from the city to shut it down. There's no way he's part of the crowd. People get real uncomfortable when you talk about any of this. People get real uncomfortable when I talk about like any of the race stuff or the protest stuff too. You know, like even just mentioning that I would go to the protest, people would get. But I admit, you know, there are certain things that define us. Once you become a dad, you are always a dad. The whole world that you filter is through a dad. When the first protest started, remember the big one in Minneapolis at Target? I was watching that as a dad. I was like, this is ridiculous. What are you doing looting a Target? You don't loot a Target. If you're going to loot, you need to loot a Nordstrom Rack because they have a way better return policy, all right? You can return anything in Nordstrom Rack. You could have looted a Nordstrom Rack, brought it could still have the glass on it, and they'd be like, store credit, is that good? Nordstrom Rack will take anything. You turn that into cash. That's a smart move. And I will say, so I live in San Diego, and one of the areas that right where I live, La Mesa actually got hit really hard. There was a big riot. 3 buildings got burned down. All right, sad. It's the thing. It happened. Now, there's one thing that happened. One business. It's not funny. It's kind of funny. A Play It Again Sports got looted. You guys familiar with Play It Again Sports? They sell used sporting goods. If you're gonna loot, get something new. Treat yourself to stealing something new, at least. Get a TV, a new, but no, someone's like, man, I need that used hockey stick. That's what I need right there. But even so, that's the whole dad thing. Even so, I attended a few protests, and even that, I'm way too dad on it. I did too much research ahead of time. I was like, all right, so like, how long's the walk? You know, like I need to know what pair of New Balances to wear. I don't. And, like, is it going to get, like, how fast are we going to be going? Like, is it going to get cold? Like, should I bring a jacket? Is that necessary? But you know what nobody tells you what to do when you go to the protest? Is nobody tells you what to do with your sign afterwards. I have a sign. I made the sign. It says Black Lives Matter. I believe it. I'm on the team, all right? But I made the sign. It's not a nice-looking sign. I'm not going to put it on the wall when I get home. But I also don't want to be seen putting a Black Lives Matter sign in the trash. That's not the message that I'm trying to send either. So right now, it's in the trunk next to the hockey stick is where it is. It is.